So today we're going to be changing the sheets. As you can see, I have Addie, my husky here. We're going to be changing the sheets, and we're also going to be decorating in the current zone, and we'll be talking more about that here towards the end of the week. So that zone for this week is actually the extra bathrooms. So those are going to be your guest bathrooms. I do have a little something planned for that. But first, we're going to have to get this one off the bed because we need to change the sheets. Things that I've been trying to do for myself is do small, nice things. And that actually is going to include the bed. Now, I'm not doing anything wild this week, but next week I have bought a comforter set, but I'm buying sheets and pillowcases separately. Should be coming in this week, so you'll actually get to see that next week. Really, I've been, for the most part, the only one that has slept in this bed. My kids have slept here, with me. That's my side over there. Everything is new, even the mattress. So what happened is we got the mattress when my husband, it was like right after he got out of the hospital the first time, because we thought that he'd be able to relax and recuperate here, but that never actually happened. So everything but the headboard is really brand new. One of the things that I really like about this bed in particular is it's one of those adjustable beds, which has been kind of nice when the girls are watching TV downstairs. I'll come up here and I'll watch out right now. I'm watching Outlander. Now that I finally got Disney Plus to work on this TV, I can watch Daredevil. That's something I've been watching. I don't know. It's just been kind of nice to be in solitude. Even though I had a whole lot of solitude, but it's kind of nice to be able to just like do whatever I want. So I know we talked about last week, we talked about the sink being the crown jewel of the kitchen. Well, for your bedroom, it's actually the bed itself. You are really in your bed 1/3 of your life. And so that's why I've decided that I want to do something, I want to do something nice for myself. And so I'm getting new sheets. This is one of my favorite colors, this light blue. And my other favorite color is pink. Down the lines of colors, black is not a color. If it was, then I would add black to that list. I decided, I've had silk sheets before and I really liked them. It's summer. Well, it will be summer. So I decided I am going to get myself some silk sheets. That way I won't be hot. Now, the only bad part about, I guess it's bad and good really, about this bed is that because of the size we got, the mattress, these are two mattresses and they are twin XLs. So it's a little bit difficult to go and find sheets that work with twin XLs. I had to order them for what I wanted, and you'll actually get to see that, like I said, next week. We're going to be decorating in the zone. I guess I can kind of talk about the zones a little bit. So the way that the zones work is there's 5 zones in your house. And I do have a video where I've already gone over this before. So I will try to go and put this, I think it's in the upper right of your screen, but and that video will explain the zones. But basically, when there are 5 weeks in a month, then you will have 5 different zones of your house. You want to take a look at your house, and if one of these zones you don't have one of these zones, then you wouldn't use it. This week's zone in particular, like I had said before, is actually the extra bathrooms and 1 extra room. In most cases for me, I like to use that as my laundry room. So since I have sheets coming in, I'm not going to put down the other sheet, and I'm also not going to worry about taking off the duvet cover because I bought a brand new comforter. What happens with the zones, and we're going to get back to the zones, what happens with the zones is, and I'm going to try to go to the best of my ability from memory. I know the first one is like the entryway. When we get into our decluttering, we're going to also declutter with the zones as well. Next week, we'll be tackling the master. So that's in here. That'll be the first place we declutter. What happens if you don't have 5 weeks in a month? Well, if you don't have 5 weeks in a month, then you only end up doing 4. I'll have to show you. I'll have to show you what it looks like for it to really fully make sense. And I don't want to confuse you. But yes, next week we're delving into the master bedroom, also tackle some of that master closet as well. I have already decluttered and removed my husband's clothes. All that's left is to declutter my clothes. I didn't have to go and change this one. Since that one's pink, I might as well change this one to pink too. With this new bed set, I think it comes with like decorative pillow covers. Nah, I'm not doing all that. I don't have that many pillows. I don't need that many pillows. It does come with a like small throw pillow. We'll see if I use it. I probably won't because I don't know. I find that kind of dumb. It's not dumb. It's just if I'm trying to simplify my process here and not have to get caught up in needless tasks, then it is kind of dumb. I think I'm going to go and find another pillowcase for my body pillow. I might even buy another body pillow. I don't know. Why not do something nice for yourself? You know, if that means you get new soft sheets. These are super soft. I only like the soft ones. Why not do something nice for yourself? If you're going to be in this thing majority of your day, then, you know, might as well have sheets that are comfortable. And since we're getting here in the States, since we're getting into the hotter months, it only makes sense to change out our bed a comforter style that is not as heavy. This one, thankfully, this duvet is it is like an all year round duvet. So it's not really heavy, but it's heavy enough, if that makes sense. Something I'm not very fond of with this is that it doesn't fully cover the bed. I need for it to fully cover the bed at some point, right? Even though right now I'm the only one that's actually sleeping in here, I'd still like for it to fully cover the bed. It is a king. My bed is a California king. It's not exactly like the right size. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and take the sheets that I just pulled off the bed, and I'm going to get those washed, folded, and put away, and that's going to be my load of laundry for today. That's how that's working. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to take these downstairs, and let's talk about how I plan on decorating my guest bathroom downstairs. All right, so this is the guest bathroom. As you can see, the shower curtain is very beachy. I miss Florida. I really do. So of course I have beach. So what we're going to do today, this is the hand towel. What we're going to do today, we're going to change out this hand towel for a sand color, and we're going to do a little art project that's going to bring some more beach to this area. Let's go. For this little DIY situation I came up with, these are votive holders, and I have some shells. I think I bought these at Walmart. Now, if you live in a place where you can actually get shells, that's even better. I really don't have any good shells here, so I bought some. I do have some sea glass here that will kind of, I don't know, help make it look a little bit nice. And I do have some, here's what I was thinking. So I have 2 of these. These are going to go in the back of the toilet, you know, give it some color. So my thought was I was going to go and put some shells in here, layer it with some sea glass, and then cover it with more shells. That's my initial thought. All I'm going to do is just put some in. I know it's loud, and I'm so sorry for that. I just want to make sure that they could be seen, if that makes sense. I want to layer it with some sea glass, and I don't really have any specific look I'm going for. So the blue sea glass pieces I have are rather big, so I'm just going to kind of put them suckers in the corner. My green ones and my white ones are they're like a medium size. So I'll put some green here in the corners. Put some white in there, layer it with that smart green. And then I'm just going to top it off with more seashells. But this time, I'm going to be a little bit more strategic and just make sure that you can see. Now, what is it going to look like? Is it going to look good? I don't really know. I really don't. It's just something I came up with in the top of my head, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. So that's kind of what we're doing. I do have this mason jar full of seashells that I will probably end up just putting on the counter. See, that looks kind of cool. So I want to take a look and I want to see what angle looks good. I like this, but this green one here is kind of big, so I might swap it out for some green ones. All right, that's good. So with our twine, so this is going to be the front of it that people are going to see. So what I want to do is I want to get enough twine to be able to go around the glass a couple times, and then I'm just going to tie it off. If I wanted to go and keep it permanently, I would probably hot glue it, but I'm not sure that I want to go and keep the twine on there permanently. So currently, that's not the goal. All right, so now I have this here in the front. I'm just going to go ahead and tie it. Actually, let's double knot it. You can position this as high up on the glass as you want to. This probably wasn't the best project to do with my nails, but here we are. Almost got it. Yay. Whew. There's something about ocean colors and watercolors that I'm just really drawn to. It's probably because I don't know, it's just water. I'm really, really drawn to water. Let's go ahead and do this other one. What's funny is I'm not even a big beach person. Me and the outside, the sunlight, we do not get along very well. We're not friends because I usually get migraines. When I was a kid, I grew up in Colorado, and behind my neighborhood was this creek, and I would go to this creek and just sit for hours upon hours upon hours. Um, I just found it so relaxing, so calming. I don't know. I'm a thinker for whatever reason I am. I think a lot about everything. So I would just sit there and think and dream and just let my imagination run wild. I remember it was right as the creek was thawing out. There was like this MDF board that was in the creek, and I thought it would be really cool to try to use it as a surfboard and surf down the creek. Well, that didn't exactly work out the way I thought it was going to. I didn't get hurt, and it wasn't that deep of a creek at the time, but yeah, I just remember that I didn't actually get to surf down the creek, which is sad because I really wanted to. So that's why if you've seen my house, I have a lot of watery colors, and it's I don't know, I just have this thing with water. All right, very good. So this is our makeshift little project. I think I'm gonna go and put a little bit of twine around this as well, just so it matches. This one I think is going to be a little bit more difficult for me. Let me think about how I want to do this. I could just keep wrapping it. I think I'll try that and see how that works out. So this isn't something I've done before. It's literally something I came up with in my head. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's go for it. So if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of rocking with this idea. I'm not really very concerned about how pretty it is just yet. I just want to kind of get it on there. This one, though, I'm not going to put a bow on it. I think this one I'm just going to go in, make the double knot, and then kind of hide the tails. That seems like the appropriate thing to do. All right. Very good. Hide the tails in there somehow. These nails are not making things easy. I haven't really been able to do a lot of decorating in my house, so kind of excited that I get to do stuff like this. There we go. All right, that's what I'm working with. I probably could go down some more, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these inside of the bathroom along with the sand color um, hand towel that's in there, and let's see what it looks like. All right, so all I did is just put our two here, and I put our one there, and this is, it's a sand color towel, but of course it kind of matches the wall, so I think I might have a darker brown, which would be cute, or even navy. But that's the bathroom. So the next time that I'm in here next month, I'm probably going to look into doing some kind of organization for Q-tips. I do have some feminine products down here that I might turn into a little caddy. I know I wanted to do that upstairs in that guest bathroom, but yeah. So today we changed our sheets and we also did a little bit of decorating inside of our guest bathroom. And so that's something that was kind of fun. It just kind of came off the top of my head what I was going to do. And it only takes these small changes to make big impacts. And as you move on in time, that's how you start to accumulate things. But you need to just make sure you keep that in check. So in a later video at some point, I will actually give you my philosophy on what I want to do and how I wish to decorate my home. And it's probably not something that you may have thought of, or if it is, maybe I can give you some more ideas. So tomorrow in the next video, we're going to be talking about clutter, and we are going to be tackling paper and possibly even electronic clutter. So I'll see you in the video tomorrow.